Hey everybody, it's Taylor here today, and I wanted to take you through a little bit more about one of our new collections. These are our coffin boxes and the accessories to coordinate. So let's get started. So we're going to start by taking a closer look at our coffin boxes. Now when you order the coffin boxes, they will arrive to you flat like this. They do already have the creased score lines on them. So I'm going to show you just how to put that together. Obviously you'll want to start by just folding on all of those crease lines. And by getting a good crisp fold on those, it will help you put the box together later. So I kind of like to press down on each of those fold lines a little bit. And you're going to do that for both the bottom of the box and the top of the box. I've already done the top of the box a little bit, but you can see they have these really little triangle pieces. Getting those nice and crisply creased will help you when you go to glue the box together as well. So for adhering the box, I know a lot of people like to use that small sticky tape, and that would work. Like the 1/8 inch sticky tape would work on these that are a little bit larger. However, on here, you have these small triangle pieces that might be hard to get a piece of tape really on there. So I am going to use one of my favorite glues. This is the multi-medium matte, and it's the small bottle, and I have attached to it one of the fine line caps. So this allows the glue to come out in a really fine line. And I'm just going to go ahead and start putting some adhesive on those flap parts. And what I found works well is to go ahead and put your adhesive down and let your box just sit for a little bit. Obviously you don't want to let the glue dry, but if you let it sit for just a little bit, it will get a little bit more tacky and be easier to adhere together. So I'm also going to go ahead and do the box top here. And then we're just going to glue that together. So start with one of the flaps and kind of push those two pieces together and hold it with your fingers. If you want to do two at a time there, you could do that. Just give it a nice firm squeeze for about 5 or 10 seconds until it grabs there. And you shouldn't have any problems with these popping apart as long as you get that, give it that firm squeeze and give it a little bit of time there to adhere. Do this one down here. So there you see that really wasn't too tough to get that box all adhered together. And then I already have one that I've put together. Obviously you guys can figure out how to glue that top piece together just by folding those little triangles underneath and giving them a nice squeeze as well. So that's what you would do to put together the box. And here's one that I have already finished. You can see the lid just comes off like that. Cute little treat box for candy or those little Halloween tricks like rings and little erasers and treats and such. My daughter's class at school doesn't allow edible treats, so we're going to have to get kind of creative this year for our Halloween treats. So those are the coffin boxes. And then in addition to the boxes, we have some products that coordinate with them to decorate them. So we have our label Stacklets 11. You can see the packaging for that here, and then I have one of the die sets right here. Now the second to the largest die in this set coordinates perfectly to fit the lid of the box. So it's exactly that same size. So you could do something like what I have shown over here, which I have this cut out of one of our Build-A-Scene Halloween pattern papers, and that just goes over the top. And then in addition, we have our From the Crypt Haunted die set here. And you can die cut those different scenes out of just cardstock or a different color. I just did mine in black, and you can see how that would look if you were to glue that over the top. Now you can of course get fancy by sponging a sky. Jen Schultz made this little box using a sponged sky background. And in addition to this haunted house, which exactly fits the top of the coffin, we also have included in the haunted set this black cat, which is a little bit smaller, and you could layer on top of the larger top of that box. So there's lots of different options. These are really easy and quick. It's just one kind of run through your die cut machine and put the box together, and you have a cute little treat container for Halloween. Now, one other thing I wanted to mention is we have this stamp set, which is called Mum's the Word. It's a stamp and die combo, and I will show you a sample that we have that someone made. We have this little card here, so you can also use these for cards. And she, I believe this was Kim, made a little flap here along the edge of the stacklet, and then that just opens up to show the mummy inside of the coffin. So I've seen also samples with the little vampire in there, and just something cute that you can do that these Mum's the Word characters are sized to work with our coffin accessories as well. So there you have it, a little bit more about this whole coffin collection. Hopefully you learned something new, and you can find all of these products at our website, tailoredexpressions.com. Thanks for tuning in today. Bye-bye.